First Baptist Church of Kimberling City presents a fresh look with Fresh Starts.
Good morning, FBCKC. Hey, happy and glad to be here with you again today. You know, growing up, I remember going out and walking along the creek beds all over down here when finding arrowheads. I always thought that was a cool thing. Of course, most of us all know that long before we had firearms and everything to go hunting with, we had to have made weapons to be able to kill the animals. Arrowheads, spearheads, knives, those things were all handmade. They were crafted by a master craftsman that could form it into exactly what he wanted it for, what they wanted it for. This was a process called knapping, not napping like sleeping, but knapping is what it's called, K-N-A-P-P, or K-N-A-P, I'm sorry. A person that was skilled in knapping was able to take a hammer or another rock and chisel or break, hit another piece of raw material to be able to get that piece to chip away or to flake off until they finally got it down to the shape that they were after. A sharp, pointy type of tool is where they were going for with that. Typically, this would end up being tied to a spear or to an arrow, obviously arrowhead. That's what it was used for. This allowed the men to be able to hunt those larger animals, to get that more feet and the better hides for clothing to survive through the winters. Romans 12:2 tells us, "Do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewal of your mind, that by testing you may discern what the will of God, or what is the will of God, what is good, what is acceptable, and what is perfect." You see, we, like the raw material that the craftsman starts with, that's the way that we are. God is a master napper. He's able to take that raw material, that being us, and chip away a piece at a time until he forms us into that perfect tool. That tool is designed for a specific use, use for his purpose. He knows exactly where to hammer, what needs to be chipped away, what needs to be flaked away. And he does all this through life's experiences. We are all napped for a point, for a purpose. There's a reason why we go through what we do. But we have to let and trust him to do so. That skilled craftsman that he is can form us into exactly what he needs us to be by simply letting him do so to us. So as you begin your fresh start this morning, commit yourself into God's hands. Allow him to shape you into that tool that he needs specifically for his purpose.
Thank you for listening. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share Fresh Start. Fresh Start is a ministry of First Baptist Church, Kimberling City.